Hello everybody, my name is Drybeans, and welcome to my YouTube channel. And I come with great news as it seems Titanfall 2 has been revived. Just for a bit of an intro, Titanfall is a franchise made by Respawn and EA, which involves you, the pilot, who can run on walls and slide on floors to shoot people left, right, and center. It also has these huge behemoths called Titans, which can really change the tide of war depending on your kit in any match whenever. And there are so many different cosmetics to customize your Titans, your pilot, and even your banner. It's also got a variety of modes like attrition, frontier defense, bounty hunt, Titan brawl, and pilots versus pilots. So it gets a bit confusing when you say PvP. While it has an astounding multiplayer, its campaign is even better, where there are many secrets and achievements to unlock. The only two I'm missing is getting all the collectibles and getting third in the gauntlet, which will never happen. Another true legend that is well known in the franchise is a Vanguard class Titan known as BT-7274. He's a real good pal who will follow you all the way through to the end of the game and will always be there for you. There are also amazing bosses like Viper, who are really hard to beat, but I defeated him on Masters, so it's kind of alright.
Cooper, aim for the cockpit.
And all of the other bosses are also pretty alright. Some are pretty bad, but some are pretty nice as well. But Viper is the real highlight of the game, which is probably the main reason why my main Titan is North Star. And the best map ever made in FPS campaign history is in this game. This game was honestly some of the best multiplayer FPS shooters I've played, and it just felt so fun to play. And I never got bored of it, except for the DDoS strikes and the occasional Ronin / tone only lobbies. But it's also got a real friendly community, like a really good fan base, and its playstyle is just really innovative and original, and you always get that shot of dopamine whenever you one-tap melee player or blow up a Titan by yourself. But as the years went by, EA, who owns Respawn, started to divert their funding towards Apex Legends, because, of course, Apex makes more money, and EA, considering how greedy they are, they ditched the whole Titanfall series in the blink of an eye just for an extra buck or two. Apex Legends is, however, canonically established a few decades after the events in Titanfall 2, where the games were made by Cuban Blisk, who is the leader of the mercenary organization in Titanfall 2, known as the Apex Predators. There are also a variety of characters that connect back to Titanfall 2, such as Valkyrie, the daughter of Viper, who I unironically main as well, and there's also Ash, who apparently is back from the dead. And wait a minute, that kill screen doesn't look right.
Even when I tossed you aside, you still clung to me, infecting me with your weakness.
Anyways, and the other one is Wraith, who is a test subject in an experiment for phase shifting, which is highly evident throughout Titanfall 2, such as Ronins or phase abilities, and the best map in FPS campaign history, of course. However, as a result of this move of resources, it was harder to keep the Titanfall franchise alive, which led to the fall of the first game, where it was impossible to get a single multiplayer match without getting hacked or kicked, or even blacklisted, which is a big problem for Twitch streamers, and it will probably continue to be. This, of course, led to many outrages where people would fight to get the Titanfall game back, which would, of course, result in a few DDoSes on Apex Legends. and but the EA decided to pull the plug on it rather than try to save it. And they said they're gonna stop selling it within a few months' time, and after that, pretty much the last copies would have been sold, and it would be the true end of one of the greatest video games ever. Even Titanfall 2 at the time was fairly hacked a lot by other people, where it was pretty hard to get a match without getting DDoSed halfway through it. And it was a constant war between the devs and the hackers, trying to either save the servers or destroy them. And for most of the time, it was kind of on the hackers' side. And things just went on. For long periods of time, Titanfall 2 would be unplayable, which is why I didn't play it a lot. Until, thankfully, one of the greatest things ever made by the fan base itself, the North Star client, which was made in December last year. I discovered about it in early January while I was just browsing YouTube, and I found a video about someone playing Titanfall 2 getting no DDoSes at all, and was genuinely playing a way different kind of multiplayer because there were mods in it or something, which is weird because in the original Titanfall 2 it doesn't have a mods. So I decided to join the servers, download the North Star client, which I will link in the description below if you happen to have these games. And no, North Star client doesn't involve the actual Titanfall game, of course, due to legal reasons, so you'll still have to buy that yourself. Another thing that I would also like to highlight about the North Star client is that it involves an old school server browser, which is one of the main reasons why I like Battlefield 4 a lot. Just like, you know what servers are there, you can really pick one to your own preferences, rather than just going right into a quick match. I mean, sure, they both have their advantages and disadvantages, but I prefer server browsers, so I was kind of happy when I found out about it. And after downloading the files, moving the client onto my game, and I booted it up, and boy, I've got a lot to tell. I mean, there's quite a lot to say. I mean, it's very fun, and you can make your own private matches if you want to play with friends or other people to join in, and there's different options, like, say, if you want epilogues enabled, if you want titans, pilot versus pilots. It's really easy to make your own kind of match, and it's really fun. It's also a highly reliable server, where I literally almost never got DDoSed ever. And the only times when I did get interrupted was when the thing crashed, which probably makes sense because they might still be working on the client and might eventuate into a few crashes now and then, but it happens like hardly ever, so I wouldn't worry about it. And the other thing is that the purpose of this video is also to give a shout out to the guys who made this client, because I mean, it just really revived this game that I've loved playing a lot and I've never really given up on, except when I could literally never join one. And it was kind of saddening, but when these guys made it, they just made my day. And I just want to thank them for it, and if anyone watching this video who also happens to have this game, to give those guys a shout out to in the Discord, which I will mention below. Anyways, that will be the end of this video. Sorry for boring you guys for me talking for 10 minutes straight, but I don't know what video to make, and I just thought, wow, North Star client, I might make a video about this, and here I am. But yes, I will probably make another video, but I mean, I'm just really picking and choosing what videos I make, and I just want to know what you guys might like. If you just want me to post memes, if you want me to become a gaming channel, it's really up to you guys choosing, and I'll see if I like it or not. But I'd just like to thank you so much for taking part in this channel and watching my videos. It helps me a lot, and it helps me even more when you put your comments below telling telling me my flaws, constructively, of course, and just helping me grow to become a better video editor and probably a YouTuber. And who knows, maybe one day I'll become a little bit more famous. Or just maybe 1,000 subs and I just give up there. I don't know. But yes, if you guys have it, join my Discord, and if I happen to be online, I might invite you over to play a game with me, and either you wipe my face on the floor, or I wipe your face on the floor. I don't know, man. I don't play it as much as I should have. But yeah, thank you all for watching, and I'll see you soon, all in the next video. Goodbye.